Hello everyone, welcome to the wonderful world of George. It's a beautiful misty day, isn't it? Hey, yesterday when I was out on a run, it was lovely and sun was shining, it was nearly warm. I was in shorts and everything, it was lovely. So, wonderful world of George, documenting what I'm up to, and I'm out here doing my best to get myself fit, lose weight, but for some reason at 56 years old I've decided to run marathons, and I thought I'd do 5 marathons in 5 weekends in April, so that's all going well, and it's hard work. At 56 years old it's not easy, and it doesn't get any easier, I don't think. But so this is just an ordinary bloke, 56-year-old bloke, type 2 diabetes, not just that, but a little bit overweight, not in my physical prime anymore, but doing what I can do to get myself fit. Anyway, if you're anything like me, old bloke, doing fitness ain't as easy as they make out on the interweb and all that sort of stuff. And don't tell you about the bit afterwards where you're aching, and because you're old you ache more, it takes you longer to recover. So today I'm going to talk to you about a bit about recovery and what I do to help me recover. I will give you a bit of a warning though, actually, before we go anywhere. Some of these bits are not for the squeamish, and some bits that you might see you can never unsee. So, you know, I'm giving you a warning there, all right, just so that you're aware of that. So that's back to recovery, how to recover after doing your runs, etc. So my go-to recovery, as soon as I finish a run, the first thing I do, get indoors, get into the fridge, chocolate milk. Chocolate milk, love it, eh? So when I was a kid, yeah, we used to have the chocolate milkshakes, used to be great. It was a bit nice to have chocolate milk, bit of a treat. So this is a little bit of a treat for me as well. Gives me a little bit of a well done for me run. Anyway, yeah, so chocolate milk, number one tip. First tip, that's what I have straight away to recover. Second tip, okay, so this is the squeamish bit, so be aware. You have been warned. Probably not the nicest one, probably the one that people fear the most. Cold bath. For like 10 minutes. And now I'm going to give you a demonstration of a cold bath, if you need to have a demonstration there. Right, so here we are. So this is the bit that I was talking about. There's the bath. It's a nice cold bath, and save a bit of modesty. You know, I'm just about to sit in the bath. Yeah, and I'm in the bath. I'm nice and relaxed, and I've got my shorts on because I need to have my shorts, and save a bit of modesty. I did say it's not for the faint-hearted, but here I am. Cold water's running in the bath. It's not lovely, I admit that, and they reckon that you can do this up to 24 hours after you've done your run or whatever. It's cold. Yeah. Hey, not for squeamish, and makes everything shrink, which I think it's supposed to do, draw the blood in and all that sort of stuff. But the best bit about the cold bath is getting out and then taking a lot of the cold water out and putting hot water in and having hot water. Oh yeah, and that's nice. That gets the blood coming up to the skin and the surface, and I'm probably going to get told off for that, but you know what, I like it. The cold bit, the cold bath bit, is quite important. It really does help. I think it helps anyway. It might be a psychological thing, but do you know what, it helps me recovery. And with all this recovery, it's about sticking with it and doing it. But then the hot bath, like I said, is great. The good thing about the hot bath, gets all the blood circulating, makes you relax. I've got these sexy buggers. There they are, look at them bad boys, eh? Don't they look lovely? Don't they? They just look gorgeous, eh? What do you think? Proper sexy, eh? For a 56-year-old bloke walking around your house in a pair of shorts and these, I tell you what, eh? Dad bod ain't a word, innit? Eh? You get people flocking to you. You know, I'll probably have to put a 18s only on this or something, because it's quite sexy, these socks, aren't they? Then they look, the bees. Almost up to my knees and all. But anyway, compression socks, yeah. I'm starting to use them more and more. And they feel really good. They really do help. Well, I find they do anyway. And it helps me. So I've had my cold bath, my hot bath. I've had my chocolate milk. And I've got these sexy buggers on, me old compression socks. Try them, you know. So the next bit, can't emphasise this bit enough, yeah, and it's vitally important, vitally important, stretching. I used to be a right bugger for this. I used to never stretch or anything. Getting older, I recognised, you know what, just how good a good stretch feels. Oh, hey, didn't it? Oh, just, oh. Yeah, sorry. It feels good, you know, stretching out the hamstrings, the calves, the quads, the lower back, especially when you've been running, you know, moving real good stretches, holding that stretch for like 40 seconds to a minute and a couple of times. I have to keep stopping because this road, it's a country road, like you can see behind me just how much of a country road it is. 8 or 10 cars have come down here. Don't know what's going on. You know, it's like Brands Hatch. Stretching, do it, yeah, it feels good. And whenever you feel the urge, stretch. It's vitally important. It really does help. Stretching after, especially, is the most important thing. Not necessarily before. You can do like little warm-up stretches, dynamic stretches if you like. I just tend to do a quick walk for about a minute and then I'll go into my run. Maybe not right, but you know what? That's me. But I do me stretching. Definitely do me stretching. And I've found when I'm lazy and I don't bother stretching, I an ache more. Yeah. My recovery's not so good. So stretch, yeah, stretch, do your stretches, important. Okay, so this bit's probably not important, but a little story behind this bit. We went to London for New Year's, and we wanted to see the fireworks and all that. So I said, all right, you know what, what we'll do is we'll stay at the hotel, and then that night or that day we'll go up west, up to London, go down Oxford Street and all that, and then we'll walk down from Oxford Street down to see the fireworks. 18 miles later and we're all absolutely cream crackered, but we had a great New Year's Eve. We saw the lights, saw the Shard and all that, and it's really good. Kids absolutely loved it. Thought it was fantastic. So next day, my legs were in bits. My calves were absolutely crying. My feet were crying and everything. But we decided to go to Lakeside. And we went for Lakeside for a walk round, and my calves are absolutely screaming out. So that's fine. Then I spy this geezer with these massage guns. Oh, I says, I'll have a look at that. He gets me, doesn't he? And he starts using this massage gun on me, on my calves and stuff. Oh, amazing. I thought, oh, this is the future. This is the world. Absolutely brilliant. He says to me, 340 quid. New Year's Day this is. Just a few days up, flipping heck. How much? Special offer, mate. Half price. All right. Only 180 quid. Does a little bit more massage. He said, do you know what for you, mate? 150 sovs. I was like, I'll have one. I was just in ecstasy. He gives it to me. Yeah, 150 quid. I've since seen them for a lot cheaper. What do you do? Hey, anyway, so this geezer does me a favour and he sells me this gun for 150 quid. Saw me coming, didn't he? He knew I'd gone out for an 18-mile walk the night before. He knew that I was in absolute bits. He knew, I'll just put this and play this around in his muscles. Love it, hey? I like to think I'm not naive. That day I was. But you know what? and he gave me a little free gift of extra bits and pieces. I'll show you in a bit. But you know what? Actually, not a bad buy. I've seen a lot more for like half that price, etc. And even the top ones are about 150 quid. But you don't know, do you, till you try it out. Anyway, I use this every single day now. And when I don't use it, I know about it. Just have a look. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. There you go, yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, just see that? That's the massage pumping away there, and you can adjust that, and that's getting right into my calves. Oh, oh, that feels good. That really helps. There you go, there. Absolute ecstasy. That is absolute ecstasy. That gun feels great on the muscles. Apparently, it can be used in other areas as well. But it's a pretty good bit of kit actually. And once you get over the tenderness side of it, it's great. It really does work well and gets into the muscles, and it feels good. Now, whether that's all psychological, I don't know. But you know what? Feeling good is better, isn't it? And doing everything I can, absolutely everything I can, as an older man, you know, middle-aged apparently, which is not bad. I think if middle-aged at 56, I'm going to live to 112. Eh? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? As long as I can still walk around and got my faculties, happy. You know, this is what it's all about, isn't it? Keep yourself going, keep yourself active, being alive. And you know, and that helps me. In my mind, I say it helps me. So it's a great bit of kit, money well spent. As I say, I use it every day, charge it up all the time, and it's brilliant. I well recommend it. If not, just do self-massage, up to you. But really, get into those muscles, get those muscles feeling good, get them warm, etc. And the recovery lasts better, and you feel a lot better. And final bit about recovering is just going out a nice little gentle walk. Just a gentle walk, just to keep yourself active. Do something, go for a swim, go and do the gym or whatever. You know, don't have to knock yourself out, don't have to kill yourself. Just keep yourself active and do some strengthening exercise. I have found that when I don't do strengthening exercises, I ache more, I get niggles. Yeah, and it's not good. And those little niggles and those aches can stop you actually going out for a run. You go, I don't feel like it today. I don't feel like doing exercise today. But keeping yourself right, that's the way to do it. So it's important to do some strengthening exercises around your glutes, your bum. Is that right? Gluteus maximus, yeah, bum. Then your hamstrings, your calves, your quads. They're all important. They're all the bits that do the work. And strengthening those areas, strengthening your quads and that sort of stuff, and your glutes and your hamstrings, that all helps. And it helps especially if you've got knee issues and that sort of thing. We get lazy and you don't do it because you just, I can't be bothered. I haven't got 20 minutes, 10 minutes to do that stuff whilst I'm watching Coronation Street. Actually, you have, and it doesn't interfere with it because you can still do it. Whether you're doing squats, whether you're doing leg raises, that sort of stuff, tiptoes, it all helps. Yeah, important to do it. Very important to do it. So, are you feeling recovered? Hopefully. Anyway, just to finish off, the wonderful world of George. Watch them, like them, subscribe, like everything. Comment if you want. Comment, and we can have a chat. We can have a discussion, etc. I'm not an expert. I'm an ordinary bloke. I'm like most people. I'm just an ordinary bloke out there trying to do the best for myself. And if I can, pass on some experiences of what it's like for an ordinary bloke, not super fit bloke. I've got dad bod, etc. I do my best. I'm not super fit or anything like that. But part of this, there's a serious part to all of this, and I'm looking to help and support people who are in need. And I've got 3 charities that I'm raising money for my 5 marathons. Information's there. If you just go to my Just Giving page, and you can give to whichever one you'd like, or all of them if you want. For me, they're very important. First one is CALM, Campaign Against Living Miserably. It's about male suicide prevention and doing what we can to help educate people that suicide is not the answer. Yeah, there are over 90 people a week who commit suicide. 90 people a week, you know, it's shocking. And now in this current climate, it's getting worse. And we need to do everything we can to stop it. The Salvation Army is my next, and the Salvation Army, absolutely fantastic organisation. You probably don't see them about as much, but you probably see people now and again around Christmas with the bands and then selling war cry, etc. But it's not all about God, etc. They're out there supporting the community, supporting people on the streets, supporting young families, helping everywhere they can. They go a lot of unrecognised in what they do, so absolutely fantastic charity. And finally, I'm looking at supporting the Trussell Trust, and the Trussell Trust support food banks. They get food from major high street supermarkets, etc., and distribute that food amongst lots and lots of different food banks. So it's really, really important. I'm not a politician. I'm not the Prime Minister. I can't change things, but I can help our communities and support our communities and do everything that I can by raising some money and raising awareness to help our community. So if you can, please give. If you like The Wonderful World of George, please subscribe, like, make comments, etc. Nice comments, don't have to be rude. I'm not on here to be rude. I'm not on here to take the mick out of anyone. I'm just the only person I take the mick out of is myself, and you've probably seen that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.